Hello and welcome back to E3, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Globku from Magical Noob. With me today is Vegetas.
Hey there.
And Warak on the other end of the table.
Hi, how are you guys?
How are you guys indeed? We have Bethesda coming up soon here. And this is a press event with a lot of mystery surrounding it because most of what we know is rumors. I think pretty much the only confirmed thing we have to show up at Bethesda's press conference is Dishonored 2.
Sure.
And you are excited for it, aren't you?
I am. Dishonored was my favorite stealth game back when it came out, and I think ever since, right now it's my second favorite stealth game, only overtaken by Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Yeah.
So you had a nap. You
had a nap, yeah.
You still have your sleeping voice on.
Sorry.
Yeah, but who can blame us, right? It's 3 a.m.
3 a.m. here.
3 a.m. pretty soon. So even though we're really excited for the Bethesda press conference, our hype levels are going down very fast as we approach.
It's not the hype level, it's just the energy level.
Right,
The
yeah.
hype is up there, baby.
Yeah.
Exactly. We do have a few rumors that I wanted to talk to you guys about. Get a feeling for your excitement levels on these possible upcoming Bethesda announcements. First one up, The Evil Within 2, a sequel to The Evil Within.
Remember when we played The Evil Within, the first one?
Yes, absolutely, I do.
What did you thought about it?
I didn't like it too much. I thought it was kind of it's a zombie game, third-person action, and I think the stealth wasn't,
It wasn't that good. Yeah.
It just didn't have enough depth and options for you to do, and you just felt very limited all the time. Which, as far as horror game goes, that's to be expected because horror games limit you in terms of resources, in terms of tools, and that creates tension. But for me, it was just kind of a frustrating game overall.
Exactly. Instead of that fear, instead of having fear, we're having frustration.
Right.
Yeah.
But could an Evil Within 2 fix the first game's problems?
Maybe. I don't know about the story. I don't know if you enjoy the story or not.
So having not finished that game, I don't know much about the story. I know, it's kind of a Japanese thing where it takes itself seriously. But at the same time as these supernatural characters with superpowers,
Yeah.
It's the stuff that we've seen in Metal Gear to a point. But Metal Gear does it right, and I don't know if The Evil Within did or not. I ended up not playing that game because I just not enjoy it.
We were playing together. Like I was on the keyboard and Globko was on the mouse.
Yeah.
And was instant frustration because I would just lay on our own traps or whatever.
Good old times.
Good old times.
Good old times,
amazing. Loves it.
Another rumor we have is Prey 2, which they've shown some gameplay a few years back, but I've heard it's not that game anymore, and it's kind of a new thing.
Can you tell me what Prey is?
Prey was a first-person kind of action game that had a feel really interesting mechanics. You had like a kind of a spirit thing where you could leave your body and explore the rest of the environment. And it was pretty cool back then. And it was one of the, I think it was a launch title for the Xbox.
How long ago?
Launch title for the Xbox 360 a long time ago.
So but that's the first one, right?
The first one. And Prey 2 was like announced and you never heard from since then.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
But the trailer they shown, that was pretty cool back then.
I have no frame of reference, honestly. It's been so long since that trailer came out that I kind of tuned. It just fell off from my memory completely. I saw it recently again, and nowadays it just looks like something super generic. So my hype level did not go up at all. So kind of a blank slate is what I'm trying to say here regarding Prey. If they end up announcing it, I'm coming into it as totally blank slate and zero expectations, high or low. It's going to be interesting.
Okay. You also have rumors about Fallout, more Fallout 4 DLC that is coming out.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much confirmed.
Yeah,
because they've raised the season pass price recently. because they said they were going to add some more new stuff. Now we'll see if they talk about that new stuff here or not.
Maybe they're gonna make a good game this time.
Oh, the
Or
good game DLC.
Even better, they could put more stuff so you make your house bigger and prettier.
Please
And
don't.
think about that.
Make Fallout 4 great again.
If there's anything I want out of Fallout, it is not more crafting stuff.
No, that's exactly.
Don't you want to
not
build
what I
your
want.
perfect house
But
with a pool?
I'm
with
also
a pool?
someone who doesn't want more Fallout, so I guess I'm not the best person to talk about that.
Yeah, I prefer. Honestly, I prefer the. What's the other game? The medieval game?
The what?
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls.
Exactly, the Elder Scroll. That's
Which,
one.
speaking of, the big rumor is back. I feel like I hear this rumor every E3, which is Skyrim is getting a remaster.
I hope not.
Why?
What is that remaster even? That's my question. First of all, this engine runs like shit on consoles. So what are they doing with that remaster? And second, if you want to play Skyrim remaster, just download it on PC right now.
Yeah. Basically, that's it.
There's a lot of mods that can enhance those graphics, baby. You can do whatever you want. You can put hot chicks following you.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, it's something I see a lot of buzz about. A lot of people wanting that.
Skyrim is a very beloved game.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, absolutely.
people always want
Yeah,
an
that
HD
game is awesome.
remaster
Who
of
doesn't
that.
love that game?
It's not my favorite game on the Elder Scrolls series, and getting an HD remaster means nothing.
How about a new, Elder Scrolls? How about that?
So
that would actually be cool.
That would be a huge announcement.
Yeah.
If Bethesda managed to keep a secret Elder Scrolls announcement up to this event, that would be huge.
Yeah, that would be super exciting.
Yeah, absolutely.
That
yes.
would be actually cool.
I think we've got one more
do you think
rumor.
that's even possible?
I hope so.
Yeah, it is possible.
It is possible.
And I think the math works out just right, where it's been just as long of a wait from Oblivion to Skyrim as from Skyrim till now. So if they would announce a new Elder Scrolls within the same time frame, which they don't have to, but
no, they don't.
But it would be now.
But it would be pretty cool. I mean, you have a lot of lore there, lots of areas to explore, and they haven't explored like half of it. So, yeah, that would probably be the time to announce a new game for that IP.
Yeah.
People keep asking for Morrowind to come back, a Morrowind remake.
That game perhaps makes more sense
That
to be
game
remade.
makes more sense.
I know a lot of people,
and that's a
enjoy
hell
that
of a game
and keep talking about that game. Oh, Morrowind was the best game ever, baby.
It was probably the best Elder
At the
Scrolls.
time, it was. Yeah, sure.
Now it has outdated mechanics.
I think there's a mod that replicates Morrowind
it's
in Skyrim or whatever.
Skywind.
Skywind, I think is the name of the mod. Yeah.
And it's in development for years.
I guess Morrowind was too hard to say.
No, that. No, Jesus.
No, Jesus.
Yeah, but Skywind, it's a mod that's been in development hell for years.
Yeah. Think we'll see some Doom DLC stuff?
I hope not, because DLC for that thing is gonna be all multiplayer.
Right, probably, yeah.
And I don't want more multiplayer Doom.
How about more story?
That would be cool. More story would be really cool, but I really doubt it, because the season pass will include things for the multiplayer.
But if they look, at their reviews, people's reviews, they would see, oh, story is awesome, but
multiplayer is
not
shit.
that good.
I can totally see Bethesda coming around on that and saying, okay, season pass only included multiplayer stuff. Guess what? Now it includes this DLC, the single player DLC that we're launching, and it's live now. No, they probably wouldn't do that. Like they did with Fallout Shelter last year.
Yeah. And it was cool. It was really cool.
It was all right. Yeah. I think there was another rumor, but I'm drawing a blank right now.
Elder Scrolls Legends. Oh, and the Wolfenstein too.
New Wolfenstein, that's the one I was looking for. Yeah.
Elder Scrolls Legends,
What is that?
It's a card game.
No.
Okay.
What?
Trading card game?
Why
or-
not? Why not?
Stop there. More card games?
Yeah, it's,
Bethesda, what the cards would be?
digital cards.
How would you play that?
Like a Hearthstone, right? Yeah.
Like a Hearthstone thing.
Sure.
Do you have characters to use the cards on? I don't really.
I don't know. I
I don't
mean,
see that being a successful venture at all. That feels like them trying to get into a field that the Elder Scrolls is not strong with.
yeah, and you have to take it. The Hearthstone, it's too strong.
Yeah, kind of like what they did with the Elder Scrolls Online, trying to dive into the MMO genre.
Exactly.
And just kind of not nailing it at all.
Yeah, it's better now, but it's not enough.
Absolutely. We're still waiting on the press conference. We got pre-show going on here, hosted by these two lovely people. So just for those curious, it hasn't started yet. We're keeping an eye on it, and we'll make sure to show the very beginning. So no stress.
We're still watching these wonderful people, but you don't need to look at them. You can look at us. We are way better than them.
Remember, we
I disagree. I mean, that one on the right clearly looks better than all of us combined.
I'm sorry. If I would have a dress like that, I would just blow everyone's
You
mind.
probably would. You probably would.
Yeah.
You probably would.
So don't say it like that. Don't say it like that. I also like that tie. On the
But
it's wonderful.
Wolfenstein. Let's talk about it.
Wolfenstein. I don't know if.
Did you enjoy the Old Blood or the New Order?
Yes, actually, I did. It
Okay.
was a cool first-person shooter. Kind of what happened to Doom, because the previous Wolfensteins were kind of
Failed attempt at bringing back the series.
It was a really failed attempt. I mean, it doesn't have nothing to do with a classic Wolfenstein. It's just a shooter.
Mm-hmm.
You have some supernatural mistake going with World War experiences. All that conspiracy theories with Nazis making super soldiers and they turned to zombies and things, but they didn't have that appeal. It was just like kind of generic.
Right.
And the New Order and the Old Blood kind of brought some of the action movie thing to the franchise. But they are kind of recent games.
The Wolfenstein? What? The new Wolfenstein?
Yeah, actually the Old Blood came out when 2 years.
So, but the Old Blood was also just okay. Hang on, which one is the DLC?
It's the Old Blood.
The Old Blood is the DLC that came out 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You
Or
think it would be
last year,
a good
no.
idea?
But the Old Blood was just kind of, hey,
Yeah.
here's more of the New Order, and not exactly a new game per se.
No, it was a standalone expansion.
And
Sure.
since the first one was so well received, now personally, I did not enjoy that game. But I've also heard that it has a very slow start and then it gets better afterwards. I just did not last that long with that game. So yeah, kind of jumped out.
You have pills for that problem.
There's pills for those problems. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if that's a good time to launch another Wolfenstein.
Why not? Is my question.
No,
Why
no,
not?
yeah, why not? I mean, if it's a good game, sure, bring
Did
it.
it sell well?
I have no idea.
It reviewed well.
It
I don't know
reviewed
about
well.
sales. But yeah, it surely
If they
reviewed
think it's
well.
worth it, they will do it again.
Sure. And what more do we have?
I
No.
don't think we have anything else, honestly.
See,
They're gonna go for it.
Yeah, so right now on the pre-show they're showing the tradable cards games or the Elder Scrolls Legends. Yeah, and this is it. This is the game.
Yep.
That we were just talking about.
Wait. Is it using the crystal system?
I have no idea.
They're fucking using the crystal system.
What's
Crystal System is not.
That is not a Hearthstone thing. That is like a very bare bones thing from
trading cards. Yeah,
cards
I
in
mean,
general.
Okay, but just
Pokemon had it.
take Pokemon had it, but just
well, if Pokemon had it, then I guess every game can, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And it was actually a pretty cool trading card game, Pokemon.
But for you to make a new card game, it has to it has to be different. It has to have something new, something that excites people.
Which it does,
It does. I mean, you have the Elder Scrolls lore, which is immense.
I know it's immense. I know it has an immense lore.
And I don't know, people like Elder Scrolls probably at least gonna try it.
Does it have enough population, enough fans to?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, maybe not to beat Hearthstone, but I don't know if they're actually trying to compete against Hearthstone directly. Maybe it's just
They
like,
are. Come on, it's a
They will
game within
compete.
the same genre.
Yeah.
That they obviously are competing with Hearthstone. I'm sorry, I'm not paying much attention to you guys because
No,
I'm
that's
trying
okay.
to fix.
We can talk to each
fix chat, and I'm having a huge trouble doing that.
The thing is, Hearthstone already takes a lot of time from people if they want to take it seriously. And there's another card game. I don't know if they will, give up on Hearthstone to go to this game unless they are super Bethesda hardcore, Elder Scrolls hardcore fans. You know what I'm saying?
they are.
You understand me,
They are.
baby?
And those people definitely exist.
Yeah, I mean, there are people who play Skyrim like for years. Game is more than finished, and people just keep playing it.
I keep playing it sometimes.
Yeah, immensely popular. Like
Yeah.
probably Bethesda's biggest property right now is Skyrim.
Yeah,
By itself, it probably sold more than all the other Elder Scrolls combined, which were also big sellers. But Skyrim is just nuts. It's insane, the numbers that game has sold so far.
yeah, but once again, I think it's because of the mods.
It's
Mods-
definitely part
mods
of it,
help
yes.
the
But
game.
you're talking about a very small percentage of people that actually engage with mods, and
Which I'm not a part of.
and I'm not a part of. But yeah, definitely that's a part of it for sure. Like it has one of the biggest modding communities, if not the biggest modding community out there in gaming. So yeah, mods were a part of it for sure. Not
Because I think I can't speak for experience, but probably it's one of the easiest games to mod. And so-
well, I don't know much about modding. So.
sure, me neither.
But yeah, it seems Bethesda has put out those tools out there.
Yeah,
for
you have
people
the
to
tools,
just
and it's
mess
really,
with.
really, really easy to do something for it. So that's maybe one of the reasons.
Yeah, and it's funny that it's a game that is so easy to mod, but apparently so hard to run on consoles. Not Skyrim specifically, but just that engine in general. It always
Who
has
is that
issues.
person?
We're not watching that. We are now. Those are just fans, man.
Yeah,
Those are just fans.
that's Evil Within cosplay.
And the line for the Bethesda press conference, they got some Evil Within stuff. Great. Cosplayers.
He looks awesome.
I'm really excited for Dishonored 2. I want to see what that game is. And that's really my big draw to this press conference. First Dishonored.
You think you're gonna see some battle cry?
No, I don't think we're going to see Battle Cry. Because I actually went and searched for Battle Cry updates
And
up till E3. Those guys have not updated their Twitter or their website since E3 last year. At which point I think they took a break to rethink what their game was and just, reanalyze everything they were doing.
can you actually like someone entering the Bethesda stage and say, "Remember when you talked about Battle Cry? Well, that was becoming shit."
Yeah, it's
We
kind of...
decided to scrap it.
That's kind of the message behind it, right? I just think it wasn't very well received, and also it would come out in a very competitive field with Overwatch and Battleborn and all these class-based shooters that are in place, and Battlecry kind of fits within that same genre, and it was coming into a very competitive market, and not being received very well from the start was just never going to put them in a good position. So it's an obvious business decision to just say, let's just cut our losses, or perhaps try to salvage whatever assets we have right here and try to make something else out of it.
What is this? I think this
Dishonored.
is it.
No,
Dishonored.
this is the Dishonored 2 trailer that they shown last year.
Only CGI, no gameplay, right?
No gameplay, and they haven't shown anything thus far. I think this is CGI. I'm not sure if the letters in-game footage or in-game engine show up at any time, but this looked really good last year, and I think it still does. I don't know. I mean, could be gameplay. I don't know. The first game looked great too, and this does have that hard style.
Definitely looks CGI.
So you're saying the first game looked good and it played good, right? The
Yes.
gameplay was awesome.
So the thing was, it's a stealth game where you have superpowers, but the levels are arranged in such a way that they are sandboxy, and you can approach a situation from so many different angles that it was just a great sense of freedom, and it was awesome to play around with the world, with the AI, with how your powers interacted with each other, with the objects of the world. You just had so many tools in that game,
Okay.
and it was just there was, I hate this word to describe video games, but it had an amount of polish to it that was really good.
How about the story? Was the story good?
Story's all right.
Story's all right. It's nothing too great. You enjoyed the game for its gameplay.
So you play as Corvo, who was a guard of the queen and or the empress, and the empress gets murdered, and you kind of take her daughter and sort of raise her in while protecting her from all the people trying to murder the empress daughter.
Okay.
That's
okay.
And then you have different styles of gameplay, because you can play sort of non-lethal or kill everyone in sight, and that leads to the whole city becoming darker or not as dark depending on your playstyle, and that leads to a different ending as well. So if you kill a lot of people, for instance, you'll see a lot of rats running around in the city, and you'll see other cues in the environment showing a darker version of the city itself.
I didn't know that. I really didn't know that. That's interesting.
And that leads to a different ending. So you kind of have 3 endings. 2 of them are if you play too aggressively. You kind of get a choice at the end of that. And the other one is if you play non-lethal. You're just kind of... Yeah, everything ends well. Sort of.
Okay.
Okay.
I like the steampunk vibe on this thing.
And this is the Empress daughter. She's all grown up. And apparently you play as her in this game. Yeah, it's a steampunk environment, which I really liked as well. Exciting, very exciting to see Dishonored 2.
Very exciting, so exciting.
Glock was a boner right now.
Yeah, he has. He played, and he did a lot of videos on Dishonored, especially the achievements one. I think that
the achievement overview for the first Dishonored was the first big video on our channel. Yeah, the first one to kind of blow up. It seems that we're about to start here.
Are we about to start?
Oops, I still have music in the background.
Let
me just get rid of that.
The conference, not surprise.
PC, November 11th.
Now you play as either. I know they're excited for that too. You play as either
Alan's
Emily
saying you can
Caldwin,
play
who
as
just
her
saw in the
or
video and who looks
Corvo.
super awesome and who's who
Oh,
I'm
really?
going to play as, or
Didn't know
Corvo
about that.
Tano, who
Oh, yeah.
is also
She's
pretty
saying that
awesome,
right
but I'm
now.
playing as
Yeah.
Emily.
Well, both characters are fully voiced, and they bring a different perspective and
Do they
play
have
style
like different
depending on
powers
which
and
one you
stuff?
play.
I
So,
wonder,
there's
right?
good reason to
Or
maybe
just
play both.
aesthetics.
I guess they do
Probably
have
different.
Sorry. They
She's
do have
excited too.
different
She's excited
powers
too,
also.
Glauco. You
If
know
played
it.
the first
She's
game,
Yeah.
you're gonna be
so
familiar
excited
with
for this
Corvos.
game.
They are going to be
You never know.
significantly upgraded.
I'm already
Emblems are
excited
actually
too.
all new, so as always, there are going to be tons and tons of ways to play the game.
Yeah,
But I do wanna
that's
make a note
the
of
game I want to
location
see.
that we saw in the trailer,
Everything
which has a very
else, I'm
different
kind
feel,
of
that sort
middle of the road.
What I wanna see-
Not really sure what to
industrial
expect.
So the city's
Don't know about you guys. Anything you're looking forward to
I'm
specifically?
excited for Elder Scrolls, baby. I want to see some Elder Scrolls stuff, new stuff, baby.
All right.
Maybe some Doom too. I haven't finished Doom 2, but I will finish as soon as I can.
Okay.
And I want to see some Doom stuff. And although you guys didn't like the multiplayer, I kind of enjoyed the multiplayer. It's kind of fun. It's just that
You should play it for longer.
Yeah.
That's what I'll say, because we came out of that beta saying, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, but then after I played it again, it's like,
Remember,
no.
I did like 2 streams on that game before streaming with you guys.
Right.
Maybe rats, yes.
But
Look, maybe yeah. The thing about the Doom multiplayer is that
Unless you use Corvo's
the way Doom 1 innovated in a lot of ways by staying true to its original principles was just amazing. It gave us stuff that we didn't even know we wanted, and that fast-paced combat as opposed to just standing behind cover like most shooters, and the health pickups instead of just, most of the time in shooters you're just waiting, you're just behind cover, you're reloading, and this game doesn't even have a reload. And like all of those great principles just seemed like they disappeared on multiplayer, where it was just another multiplayer game. It's a good one for sure, but it's very alike a lot of other multiplayer games.
I have a sneaking suspicion that we're going to see a lot more Dishonored 2 tonight.
I have one of those sneaky
I have a sneaky suspicion we'll see more Dishonored 2 tonight.
Do you have this suspicion in your mind, in your heart?
With exclusive interviews and new info. So please stay tuned to the live stream.
Is it gonna start?
Yep, there's a timer.
20 seconds.
BE3.
And send us your questions and comments. If we read yours, you
second
might
button.
even
Yeah,
nab a
there you
special
go.
giveaway that you want.
Good.
You want it, trust
All
me.
right, they're timing me. I'm getting
Awesome.
excited.
We're also
Everyone,
recording
getting
this because we're doing some.
We forgot to
Juicy.
record the E3 stuff, and it delayed us quite a bit on press conferences, press conference summaries, and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some juicy stuff on TGN, baby, too.
Yeah, if you're looking to watch the press conference summaries, if you didn't watch the whole thing, go ahead and head over to central.tgn, to TGN, youtube.com/TGN. Wow.
Quake?
Holy shit.
No way.
Holy fuck.
Are they gonna focus their multiplayer on Quake?
If this is a Doom level remake, man. Yeah, give me another one of those.
Remember those jumps you have to do?
I'm speechless. I wasn't expecting Quake.
Yeah. I think no one was.
Huh. What? This is Mick Gordon. This is Mick Gordon's music.
This is Mick Gordon.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
The same as Doom?
Yeah.
Same as
Holy
Doom
crap.
and Killer Instinct. Yeah, it's
You guys would like-
it's touch.
It's that type of sound, right?
You guys were so horny for this kind of music.
Yeah. Holy crap! Bring like arena shooters back.
Well, they have to nail the multiplayer in this one, because that was the big thing about Doom,
Man,
about Quake.
If they don't nail the multiplayer on this one, that's gonna suck.
Look at this. Look.
The big thing about Quake was bringing back was
Champions.
Quake Champions
Oh,
was defining deathmatch, the game mode, you know. So they have to nail.
It's another multiplayer shooter.
Please welcome
They have to nail the
Director of
multiplayer
id
here.
Software, Tim Willis.
I'm saying it's gonna be a class-based shooter.
God, no.
Will it be?
I don't
Or
know.
just
I mean, from the
character-based?
trailer, it kind of looked like that, right?
Yeah, I'm
Is this
sure.
another game to compete, with the others out
Welcome
there?
to
Good
the
name.
Bethesda
Hang on,
E3
hang on.
showcase.
Let me.
Yes, Quake is back.
Wow. Wow.
The game that defined competitive multiplayer is back and better than ever. You know, it's hard to believe that 20 years ago, Quake was first released. And, you know, if you'll excuse the pun, the aftershocks can still be felt to this day. Quake set new standards for multiplayer and pushed the boundaries for graphics and gameplay. Quake also became a pioneer for esports. And 20 years later, Quake is still played in tournaments across the globe.
Absolutely.
The biggest of those tournaments is our very own annual gathering, QuakeCon, which will attract this August tens of thousands of people to Dallas. As a co-designer of the original game, I'm extremely proud and excited to be standing here today to announce the next chapter of this great game, Quake Champions.
That name.
Clap.
That
Alright.
name doesn't inspire me any confidence.
What, the
Quake
name Champions doesn't
is
inspire
a
your
Yeah,
confidence?
don't-
arena-style
You don't?
first-person shooter for the PC.
Because it sounds like
Designed for players
Champions
of all skill
classes.
levels.
You know?
Yeah, hero-based.
Whether you are new to Quake or have been fragging for the last 20 years, Quake Champions will give you the challenge and rush you'd expect from id Software multiplayer games. Now, we know that high-end performance is critical with this type of game. You know, so be assured, as with any id Software game, that Quake Champions will be fast, with amazing graphics running at 120 hertz with unlocked frame rates.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
People don't even know
You're
what
gonna get
hurts
Are
are.
you guys
stopping
excited in the
action
chat?
That
Tell
will
me
keep you
all
on
about
the
it.
edge of your seat as you fight in classic arena combat.
Yes.
Quake Champions also
Wait.
taps into another hallmark of the franchise.
Wait.
Unique and badass characters.
Oh fuck.
The game features a diverse cast of warriors, each with different attributes and unique abilities, allowing you to fight the way that you want.
Fuck you.
And you know that id has a long tradition of supporting competitive tournaments. And that continues with Quake Champions. The game is designed for world-class esports play at every level, from the world's greatest Quake players to anyone willing to test their skills in the arena.
Champions.
So as part of
Please,
the launch
chat,
plan
tell
for
me what
Quake
you think right now.
Champions, Bethesda will be supporting
My
and
hype was
expanding
like this.
competitive tournaments and leagues.
I can't even see it right now.
Arena shooter.
We'll have
Oh,
more to share about that.
Okay, calm
in
down.
months.
It could still be cool. Awesome.
I hope
Yeah, sure.
you enjoyed the
Yeah,
sneak peek.
absolutely. It's just
into our
not what
newest
we
game.
want out of
Yeah.
Quake.
Join us at QuakeCon in August, and we'll have even more to talk about.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna
now,
have to wait more
Please join me
till August
in
to cry
welcoming
more.
Bethesda's Global Vice President of PR and Marketing, Pete Hines.
Pete Hines,
Okay.
Behind. Okay, cool.
the guy who does not age.
True. It's the same guy.
Google his pictures right now from 10 years ago.
Thank
He
you.
looks the same. Oh, actually, he aged a little bit since
Thank
last
you,
year.
Tim.
Yeah,
as
1
Tim
year.
said, we have even more to show on
Eye
Quake
lines.
Champions
In 10 years.
this August at QuakeCon. I mean, it's right there in the name. How would we not have our new Quake game at QuakeCon?
Yeah,
Make
kind of
any
makes sense.
But right now, we're not at QuakeCon. We're at E3, the
Are we?
biggest week in gaming.
Really?
And
Wait,
this
what am I
is
doing
the
here?
Bethesda E3 showcase.
Whoa.
And that's it for play. Okay.
There you go. Doom soundtrack, man.
So welcome to everyone here with me and to the millions of you watching online around the world. Thank you for joining us. We planned this showcase just like we make all of our games for you. Now, last year our showcase kicked off a big year for Bethesda, one of the biggest in our many years of making games. So let me mention just a few highlights. The Elder Scrolls Online was released on console and became one of the best-selling games of 2015 and was named MMO of the Year.
MMO of the year.
We're just, trying law breakers.
We launched Fallout
and then
Shelter, the
bam,
very first mobile
Quake.
game from Bethesda Game Studios, and it became an instant hit and winner of multiple Mobile Game of the Year awards.
Yep.
Conference.
That was
I mean-
neat.
In November, Fallout 4 was one of the biggest launches in the industry.
Don't clap.
Yeah.
And won numerous Game of the Year awards, including at DICE and again at the BAFTA Awards. And now Fallout 4 is bringing user mods to Xbox One and soon to PS4 in a way that's never been seen before. And just last month, the new Doom was released to rave reviews.
Hell yes.
Now, the original Doom almost single-handedly popularized first-person shooter games, and now you have a new Doom game, faithful to its legacy with some of the best graphics and gameplay
And the single
ever.
player?
And millions of fans have been enjoying the fast-paced
That's
action
between
and
mine.
creating and sharing mods using SnapMap.
Snap
The
out.
response to
SnapMap
all of these
is
games
not
has
that
been
great.
amazing,
Oh.
and your enthusiasm
right.
and
Tried
support
it?
for us
Yeah.
has encouraged us to
It's
go
all right.
even
It's
bigger.
limited.
You just heard about
It's
our new Quake
okay.
game. Let's see what else we have planned for you guys.
Okay, let's see.
At last year's showcase, I told you about the Elder Scrolls Legends.
Yeah, you
a
did.
free-to-play
Skip.
collectible card game. Now,
Skip.
as I said last
Let's
year,
skip
I am a
button,
huge
please.
fans of these games. I play them
I play
a lot.
Hearthstone all the time.
So this is a game I'm
Of
particularly
course.
excited about. Legends provides a very deep strategy experience through both single and multiplayer modes, beginning with a campaign complete with a compelling story, interesting characters, and some great gameplay. The story is told from the perspective of a moth priest named Kellen. I'll let him tell you a little more as we take a look at the campaign's opening cinematic.
No, please.
There's a story?
Don't call anyone else. Don't call.
There's a story in a card game, Warwick. That should excite you. It's an Elder Scrolls story.
And he has dragons.
The Elder Scrolls show us what was
Oh, it's a hole. Actually, no.
and what yet will be. And they have revealed much to me.
Spare us your stories, old man. Unless they
Oh,
can
he's
sharpen
not really that
spears.
old.
Our war
He's
chief
not
is
that old.
dying. Our enemies are massing for another attack.
Like in his
Well, she's a
40s?
she's a lot younger than
Kellen. We have the scroll we came for. And this one smells blood in the wind. Patience, Nog. I have words yet to speak here. Stories can do surprising things, Spear Maiden. Whether they are true or not.
Oh.
It's not our fault.
No, wait. The live stream didn't stop. Move the mouse. It's still going.
It's still going. So it's their problem.
Check mute first and check Twitch. Huh. Did Bethesda break? Okay, there we go. No, yeah.
Okay.
It's back. Get on YouTube. I trust it better. Sorry for this, guys.
Sorry, yeah, it's not our problem.
The Emperor fled north, leaving Cyrodiil to the invaders. This is the story of a forgotten
He's still with that face.
who changed the very course.
You okay, old man?
It's a card game story. They're not gonna have full 3D CG animated.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to do it. But yeah, why not?
Blame Warwick.
Warwick, yeah.
Did nothing.
Warwick wanted to skip this, so
When Legends
kind of
begins,
got his
you're
wish.
set on a path to
Finally.
discover the world of the Elder Scrolls in a way you haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
The choices you make define your
Yeah.
approach
Good
and
choice of
unlock
words.
all the depth
Yeah.
the game has to offer. A two-lane battlefield provides more variety and strategic depth. Players
There you
make
go.
decisions
There's something
based
different.
on the cards they want to
Looks-
improve
Didn't you
or
just
add to
hear?
their decks.
Two-lane battlefield.
And we
man.
offer a full single-player campaign, as well as multiple
there's a
ways
single-
to
okay.
play against the AI or other players in both battle and arena modes. Now, we began public beta testing in April, and so far the feedback from the people who have been playing has been terrific.
All
To
three
celebrate
people.
E3 this week, we'll be letting even more of you into the beta to start playing. Now, if you haven't signed up yet, just visit Bethesda.net, create an account, and sign up, and be sure to keep an eye on your email.
I'll do that.
Also tonight,
Right now.
we're very pleased to
And
announce
stop
that in addition
watching.
to PC and iPad, Legends will be coming to iPhone,
Oh, of
Mac,
course.
and Android tablets and phones later this year.
Which makes perfect sense.
Sure.
You can play this game while you
It
go.
just is one person. Yeah,
As I said,
cool.
I'm very excited about Legends as it brings together an award-winning franchise that I love and a new genre. And whether you're a veteran strategy card fan or have never played a game before, it's a game we think you'll all really enjoy. And now, so long as we're on the topic of Legends, let's take a look at what the team at Bethesda Game Studios has been hard at work on.
I don't know, if people never play the card game, maybe they should start with Go Fish
Welcome
or something.
here to Bethesda Game
Hi.
Studios. It's amazing to think it has only been a year since you first heard about Fallout 4
Amazing.
Yeah.
at this very event.
Look at all
Thanks
these
to you, it
suckers that give
became
us
not
trophies.
just our most popular game ever, but one of the industries. It has simply blown us away, and we're incredibly blessed to have fans like you.
Oh, it
Seeing
blew
what
me
you've
away,
created,
alright.
not just in the main game with the
Blew me away
add-ons
from
and of
this
course mods,
franchise.
it is just incredible. And we're not done yet. We're excited
God.
to show you what's coming next
Oh yes,
for
so
Fallout 4.
excited. Okay.
We have new DLC.
New highs items.
Oh.
There you go. See.
Okay. I always love these
Sure.
sort of silly.
What?
What? I didn't catch it.
Me neither.
For your house.
Oh, more stuff for your house. Right, more crafting stuff. We were just talking that we did not want more crafting stuff, and there you go.
That's what you're gonna get.
It's the whole thing about building.
Nope.
Okay, here's something
Build
else.
right up. Build. Okay, let's see.
You can build your own vault.
Build your own vault.
Fuck.
More crafting.
I told you so much.
Wait
Yeah.
to not listen to reviews, right? Wait to just say, nah, fuck reviews.
Experiment on dwellers. What's this? Bethesda, what are you doing?
Well, I didn't want to play more Fallout anyway, so...
I trusted you.
Now you can have a radio in your house and a pet.
A pet roach?
Cockroach.
Rad roach. This roach is rad. And now it's dead.
You have a cow too.
It's not a cow.
Two-headed cow.
It's a Brahmin.
Theme park?
Now you can build a theme park.
You're a wasteland vacation. What the fuck? Oh, God.
What is that?
Of course, we didn't just announce Fallout 4
What is that last
year.
one?
We also announced and
You'll never
released
know.
It's a
Fallout
vacation.
Shelter.
Contraptions?
Over 50
That
million
built
of you
vault?
have
What was that
downloaded
last
and
one?
played.
You can
We
build
have a
your own
really
vacation
big
spot.
update coming
But-
out. Take a look.
I bet. I
Right.
bet it's something.
Send dwellers on quests on Fallout Shelter.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
actually pretty cool.
I still haven't tried this.
Yeah, it's
actually cool.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Okay.
It's a Sims game.
Oh, coming to PC. Great. Now you can waste more time.
Finally. Fine. There was
I-
no PC version.
Yeah, good. Look, More options.
We hope you're as excited as we are about all of the stuff coming to Fallout. We want to thank you again, not just for your support over the last year,
Show me all the scrolls,
but your
please,
support of
and
our
shut
whole
up.
studio really over the last 20 years. There is something else, though, that you've been asking us about, and yes, we've been working on it.
You're going to fix Fallout 4.
Oh,
Skyrim remastered.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, no.
PlayStation 3.
Oh, crap.
PlayStation 4.
It's a mod. Oh, no, sorry.
It's a...
How much do you want to bet that they don't show PC?
They won't.
Hang on. Next.
The mushrooms look better.
There you go, guys. You asked for it. There you go.
Why did you ask?
Go for it. Sure.
Why?
Finally, I mean, I couldn't go through another E3 hearing this rumor and hearing people just yell about it.
Play mods on consoles.
Sure. Yeah, well, I mean, both? Because only the Xbox had support for that.
They only said
Special
play
edition.
mods
No,
on
it's
consoles.
special edition.
It's called Special Edition. Okay, let me just scratch
Not
this.
really
because I
that
just wrote
special.
remastered. Special Edition.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I was asking for the new Elder Scrolls, not the same one.
Shut up. Here's the sonar.
Yep. That girl is so excited about
Oh
this.
yeah, girl. You keep
Thank you.
He was
Hi
texting
everyone.
his boyfriend.
I'm very excited to be here tonight on behalf of Arcane
So
Studios, the
excited.
makers of Dishonored.
Here you go.
It's that weird moment where you don't know if you should keep talking or just wait for the applause.
First-person immersive games. Our games blend narration and simulation in a way that makes every player's experience different. Where players can improvise and where choices have
I like his shirt.
consequence. Our
Sneak.
games
The sneak button.
encourage replay in order to try different playstyles so that players are free to play their own way. In 2012, we released Dishonored. We were thrilled that the game was so well received by the gamers and the critics all around the world. That was like one of the
He
best
pressed the sneak
feelings
button.
for us developers.
He wants to go away.
After that launch, my
can
friend
see
and
him.
director Harvey Smith took the lead on Dishonored 2, so he went to France in Lyon and worked with the team over there. Meanwhile, I have been busy in Austin working on something else with the team in Austin.
Arcane's making
And
something
tonight,
else.
I have a surprise for you.
Hmm.
I'm going to reveal what that surprise is in a minute.
Hang on.
Oh.
It's a new game.
Someone missed the
built
cue.
on
New game, new
values
game.
that are so dear to Arcane. It's another first-person immersive
Shooter.
game set
Okay.
in a dangerous universe. Only this time, we've added a psychological thrill.
Oh.
Here is the world's first look at what we've been up to.
Okay.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032. You have a 9 a.m. appointment with Alex in his office. There is no duration set
That's a
to this
good-looking arm hair.
Arm.
There
I
is
like
a
the
3
arm
p.m.
here.
meeting in TranStar Conference
Very
Room
masculine.
A to greenlight research and development.
Fallout 4.5.
Nah, this... No nuclear bombs went off here.
Yeah.
The most recent test results from the Cybertron.
Half-Life
Good
3.
morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Yep.
You have a 9 a.m. appointment.
Same
with
day.
Alex in his office. There is no
You
Not same
okay,
day,
mister?
just day after
Good
day
morning,
routine.
Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
I'm transforming
You should get that checked.
Good morning.
into a dead
Morgan.
person.
Hang on.
Looks like we have some tests to run through today.
Test rooms?
Wow. Oh, it's Darkness 3.
Don't. No.
No.
No, it's not.
That's not a Bethesda game, right?
No.
Whoa.
This really looks like Darkness.
It really looks like Darkness. I wish it was Darkness 3.
But it's in space.
Mass Effect. Oh, yeah.
It's Dead Space.
Mass Effect Darkness.
Good morning, Morgan.
Hi.
Wait, he stopped. He didn't
You're
move.
not going to like what I have to say next.
That's not a mirror.
I noticed. It's
new IP.
Prey.
There you go. It's a completely new thing. It's completely different.
It's just called Prey?
Yeah.
Yeah, reboot, apparently.
Oh, Shimon, you got it.
Yeah, that looks cool.
It's Prey.
That looks cool.
Yeah, it looks.
You
It
awaken
does look.
aboard Talos 1, a very special space station. It is year 2032. You are the key subject of an experiment meant to alter humanity forever. But things have gone wrong, of course. The space station has been overrun by an alien threat, and you are now being hunted. As you dig into the dark secrets of Talos 1 and your own past, you must survive using all the tools at your disposal on board of the station. Your wits, weapons, and mind-bending abilities. Prey will be available next year on Xbox One, PS4, and PC.
Cool.
We'll have more to show at
Cool.
the QuakeCon, so be sure to join us
The
there.
Holy
Thank you.
Trinity.
Let's do it.
PC, XBO.
Hi everyone, I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom at id Software.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
year, We
Hi
had
there.
the privilege of releasing one of the most iconic titles in our industry to fans around the world. We challenged ourselves to ensure Doom lived up to its incredible
This is how the
legacy,
game opens
and
up.
we thank you,
So
our fans,
good.
for making the
So
Doom
scary.
launch such a tremendous success.
I get scared.
It's
really.
been amazing to watch and hear from the millions of players enjoying the many aspects of the game. From those of you gunning for the perfect run through the campaign, to others constantly testing their skills in multiplayer, you continue to inspire our team.
Nope, multiplayer is dead.
Last year,
Snap
we
map.
told you we wanted to put
Snap
the
map.
power of creation in the hands of every
way better
player
than
through
Snapchat.
Doom Snap Map, allowing for
Yeah.
an endless
Never used
stream
it.
of new gameplay. And in the coming
Snapchat,
months,
I mean.
we're excited to be supporting Doom Snap Map with free updates and even more ways to play. We'll be delivering new construction modules, including hell visual
Everything is crafting.
as well as new props.
So everything's about
weapons,
crafting.
Fuck this.
While creators can look forward to new logic options and functionality, like the ability to
Have you tried
create
new
true
maps?
single-player
I never
experiences
built
with
one. I
features
just
No,
like
no,
messed
I
around.
haven't tried, playing other
campaign.
players' maps.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
some are
throughout
cool.
the year,
Yeah,
every
there's some
Snap
cool
Map
stuff there.
feature and update is free for every player.
It's free.
And it's
For
free.
multiplayer, next month we'll release 2 new modes,
I don't care.
including a uniquely
No.
Doom variant of
Un-
One Flag CTF
unless-
called Exodus, as well as an all-new multi-zone capture and hold mode called Sector.
No.
Later
If
this
they're
summer,
not bringing
we'll
me
turn up the heat
the classic
with the release of
deathmatch.
3
Deathmatch,
free-for-all modes,
not team-based,
including
I don't
classic
care.
Deathmatch.
Deathmatch.
These modes will be free to all players.
Did they say
and
it?
playable
They said
on
deathmatch.
any existing or future maps.
Because they
Also
said two
next month,
new game modes and
fans
then
can
they
look
said.
forward to our first premium Doom DLC pack, Unto the Evil. The first
Wow.
DLC pack includes 3 new multiplayer maps:
Wait.
Offering, Cataclysm.
Don't
and
include
Ritual.
maps on DLC. I thought we were
A
past
new
this.
playable
Yeah.
demon called the
Maps
Harvest.
released for free.
Whoa.
Cosmetics
A new
released in
gun,
DLC.
equipment
Like
item,
what?
Armor sets.
You're
taunts,
splitting the
and
community.
more.
Like the player base becomes split. Like this is wrong.
Just
We
a month
figured that out
since
a
our
long
launch,
time
We
ago.
hope you've only scratched the surface of
Yes,
fun
well,
we
they
packed
said
into the game.
deathmatch.
And we can't wait to
Yeah,
give
but
you
they
even
also
more
said
ways
deathmatch
to
when they showed
compete,
for
create,
Doom
play,
in the first, and
fight
then
like
it
Yeah,
was
I'll review
Thank
this
you.
later. If they have deathmatch, I might hop into multiplayer. Like not team-based deathmatch.
We don't have Quake.
Wow, ton of great
Yeah,
stuff there
great.
for
A
everyone
class-based
that's enjoying
Quake.
Doom. And again, we thank you, the fans, for making it such a hit. Doom has received near universal acclaim from critics and players alike for its fast combat, over-the-top demons, and amazing graphics.
Masterpiece.
Everything that it is known for. Now, it is also known as a longtime supporter of shareware, or for you youngsters in the audience, that's what us
What?
old guys used to call a demo. And in a nod to that tradition, we decided to offer anyone that hasn't checked out Doom's amazing gameplay a chance to do it
You're gonna make
for
shareware
free.
again.
So,
Oh my
starting
god.
You're gonna release a
tonight,
demo.
You can download and play the first level of Doom on Steam, PS4, or Xbox
That's a
One
good chunk.
for
Yep.
free.
Yeah, the first level
Now,
is huge.
this offer is only good this week.
Every level
but we
is
want
huge.
everyone to have a chance to see why
Yeah,
Doom
huge.
is one of the
But
highest
that's
rated shooters
an awesome
ever.
demo. 'Cause
So if you
that's
love
what Doom
super
is.
intense
It's
action, or you
that
just want to
increasingly
experience state-of-the-art gaming,
more challenging
go
with new
download
weapons.
Doom and fight like hell on us. We think you'll see what everyone else is talking about. Now, let's shift from Demons of Hell to Daedric Princes and Secret Assassin Cults. Please welcome from
The
ZeniMax
Elder
Online
Scrolls.
Studios, the Elder Scrolls Online game director,
No.
Matt Firer. Matt?
No. Skip again.
So here's what's happening in the Elder Scrolls Online, guys.
It's dying.
Oh, we need more players.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
It's not going great.
Good evening.
Hello.
This week is the one-year anniversary of the launch of The Elder Scrolls Online on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. Because we were launching the game this time last year, I was a little busy and I wasn't able to be here in person, but I made sure I was here this year to tell everyone what's been happening with The Elder Scrolls Online.
Don't tell me.
From the console launch last June to the release of 3 critically acclaimed DLC game packs during the year, all of us at ZeniMax Online
Alright, the Dark Brotherhood is coming out next week, right?
Oh, yeah, so excited.
Further, I want to take a moment and thank all of our fans for your support, your enthusiasm, and your feedback. We take it really seriously, and we continue to work to improve the game. And based on the response, you like the changes.
I have to give it up.
Elder Scrolls Online was named best MMOG of 2015, was one of the best-selling games of the year of any kind, and now supports a highly engaged community of over 7 million of you who have been exploring this enormous world of Tamriel. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the Elder Scrolls
really
Online
excited
from
in the
launch
crowd.
onward.
Yeah.
It's probably his girlfriend.
Look, oh my god, look at this.
Doom? Oh,
Medieval Doom. With trolls and magic.
Useless stats, sure.
But they look good. 13 billion quests.
There you go. We got big numbers.
We know what else is big.
What?
The world you can explore.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't know that.
We got many mud crabs too.
Yeah.
Good joke.
Oh, cool.
PvP might be cool.
What is it? What?
This game is bad at the very foundation of how the characters control. So PvP quests, everything is just not great.
People were expecting Skyrim Online.
There are good systems within the game, good systems for an MMO, but the very basics of controlling your character and using abilities is just not good.
Okay.
What is this? A hype trailer to get more people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, right? There's no, hey, we're releasing this Dark Brotherhood update.
Don't have anything.
As you can see, the Elder Scrolls Online community is having a lot of fun playing the game. And our player community is still growing.
Oh, I broke my pen.
Tonight, I'm very happy to announce that on June 23rd, we'll be expanding internationally by launching Elder Scrolls Online in Japan. We look forward to welcoming these fellow adventurers to the exciting world of Tamriel.
God.
And for everyone who plays, we have a lot more great content on the way.
No.
For me, one of my favorite moments in any RPG ever was the Dark Brotherhood quest in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Yeah, what took you so fucking long?
No, he said in any RPG, his favorite moment was the Dark Brotherhood because every RPG has the Dark Brotherhood.
I mean, there's enough Elder Scrolls Online where there's enough Elder Scrolls games where you can actually make that statement. In any RPG, Dark Brotherhood is my favorite thing. You know.
The Dark Brotherhood has a appropriately dark storyline full of intrigue and mystery, and brings all new repeatable quest gameplay to ESO.
Repeatable
so, please enjoy the worldwide debut of the Dark Brotherhood DLC launch trailer.
Yeah, let me see that trailer, baby. I want to see the trailer, baby.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me. For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. This is the Black Sacrament, Initiate, a contract that calls for murder. Now go, assassin. Take your blade.
If there's anything that would make you want to play the Elder Scrolls Online, it would be this, right? It would be the Dark Brotherhood.
In our business of death.
Right in the nuts.
Chad has got a good point. Japan just got Phantasy Star Online too.
Oh crap!
Yeah. Tough times for the Elder Scrolls.
Is that good?
It's popular.
It's very popular there.
Especially from
But I think it's a different market. Phantasy Star is
it's
more,
an MMO.
It's more grindy.
It's an MMO.
It's an MMO.
It plays within the same field. A lot of people only play one MMO. That's it.
Takes a lot of time from people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that girl is... You go, girl. Jesus.
Our PC players are already having fun sneaking around Tamriel and learning more about this mysterious group. And we can't wait to see what happens when our console players get to experience the Dark Brotherhood this week. But that's not all. Our core philosophy in the Elder Scrolls Online is to constantly make the game better. Since launch, we've regularly been adding innovative features such as the Justice System and the Champion System.
Yep.
And we're about to make another game changer.
I don't know about that.
Well,
tonight, we're announcing One Tamriel, marking another major evolution of gameplay in the Elder Scrolls Online. With One Tamriel, all characters will be automatically leveled to content in the world, allowing them to freely group with anyone they want, and also to explore the vast world of Tamriel with no level restrictions.
Mm-hmm.
This means...
Man, that girl is going.
This means all content barriers are gone and there are no restrictions on alliances.
I'll have what she's having.
From the moment you get out of the tutorial,
girl, go out
the
on the
entire
stage.
game world is open for you to explore freely. You can go wherever you want and play with whomever you want. This is the first time this has ever been done in a multi-platform RPG. We'll think you'll love it.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah! One Tamriel will be coming to the Elder Scrolls Online this fall. In closing, I want to thank the awesome Elder Scrolls Online community for your support.
And that
we
girl
never take
in
it
the
for
crowd.
granted. We work hard every day to make your Elder Scrolls Online experience the
My
awesome
mom.
adventure you want and deserve.
It's my mom.
Thanks, everyone.
Now, Elder Scroll...
So is Dishonored closing the press conference?
6.
Do I have to
Thank
wait
you,
that
Matt. Well
long?
done.
You have to wait that long.
No.
Dishonored
Now,
usually doesn't close
we
shit.
want you to get as much as possible out of this year's showcase.
Because he only has 60
this year,
minutes.
After we're done here in the hangar, we're just going to keep the showcase going.
This is
Now, for
actually
those of
moving
you
at a
watching
very
home,
good pace.
Our pre-show hosts, Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb, will be back to take over the stream, and they'll bring you exclusive interviews and more information about all the games that we're talking about here tonight. Here in Los Angeles, we've built an interactive space over on the other side of the lot where you have a chance to learn more about our games, play some of them, and meet some of our developers. Over there is also food, drink, and to make sure it's a real party, we have arranged a special performance by Blink-182, who will drop their new album.
Are those guys still alive?
California in a couple of weeks, and you get to hear them live tonight as they start their summer tour. Now we have another treat.
We
for
got a
you
free
over
show,
there as well.
guys.
A chance to experience the latest in virtual reality from Bethesda.
Oh.
What?
Ooh.
Bethesda VR.
Since
How?
when is Bethesda
Weren't
doing
expecting
VR?
that,
I
were you?
don't know.
No, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Now, the first time
Were you guys
anyone
expecting the chat?
experienced modern VR was at E3 2012, and if you were there and lucky enough, you may remember getting to play Doom 3 BFG in our booth. Now, at the time, we had solved some of the toughest technology challenges posed by VR, and people were amazed. Since then, we've quietly continued our pioneering work in VR, and tonight, we want you to see and experience what you feel when you put on a headset and play the latest AAA games in the industry. Now, we have 2 games for you to experience. The first is the just-released Doom. You can take a virtual tour of hell and get a totally unique look
Wait,
at the
you're
very
not
latest
gonna
in
play Doom.
graphics and true next-gen rendering from our id
You're just gonna walk around the Doom world.
You're gonna
And build
walk around
stuff.
hell.
Promise of
You're gonna
VR
build maps.
is its
Build
ability
stuff.
to
And you
immerse
have map.
players completely into virtual worlds, and that the
Your
best
house.
games for
Yeah.
that experience will be first-person open-world RPGs. So we have Fallout 4 for you to play as well.
Build your house?
In VR.
Wander the Wasteland, check out the iconic Red Rocket. Try
Yeah,
combat.
it's literally
I'm telling
walk
with a good
around
boy
a
on your
thing,
arm,
right?
A dog by your side,
It's
a gun in your
literally, hey,
hand.
look
It's
at the world,
pretty
not
incredible.
actually play the game.
Tonight, we're pleased to announce that Fallout 4 will be released in 2017 on the HTC Vive platform.
Now that.
No, that's...
No, that.
And if
I
you
still want to
thought
play it.
survival mode was an intense way to experience Fallout, you ain't seen nothing yet. We want to give you a glimpse into where we're headed with VR, where you can expect us to remain a leader, offering our games on the very best platforms you choose. So be sure to check it out. Now, for more on the second half of the showcase, let's check in with Adam and Morgan to see what's happening and get an update on what they have planned. Adam, Morgan, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Pete. Now, we are here at BE3+, and this is sort of this experience that you guys are going to get to see after the showcase. We have some Bethesda VR over here. Now, right now, there's no line, so that's kind of tempting, isn't it?
So taking advantage of that. And over here, Elder Scrolls Legends.
Also in VR.
Play.
Oh,
Pete,
no.
I fully expect to see you at one of these tables showing off that card mastery skill I know you possess.
Now, in here, Adam and I are actually going to be interviewing some of the developers that you guys just saw their games on stage. So we're going to have a lot more information for you. So everybody on the stream needs to stay tuned for that after the showcase.
Lots of good info, but for the moment, let's go back to Pete and even more games.
Thank you, Adam and Morgan.
Okay,
we will see
sure.
you guys in a few minutes. But we are not going anywhere just yet because there is one more thing that we think you are going to want to see. Last year, we announced that a sequel to Dishonored was in development, marking a new chapter to the Game of the Year from Arcane Studios.
We're not going to show that right now.
We shared a few tidbits about the sequel, but for the most part, you could say we've been in stealth mode.
Yep.
Until now. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Until now.
Dishonored 2 is going to be a very special game, one that lives up to its celebrated legacy and then goes way beyond. To tell you more, please join me in welcoming the creative director of Dishonored 2, Harvey Smith.
Harvey Dent.
No, that's
Hey, Two-Face.
See? Harvey Dent, Two-Face.
Wow. Thanks, Pete. Hi, everybody. In Dishonored, you play a supernatural assassin in a steampunk city. The game blends combat, stealth, and mobility, giving you many different pathways and approaches. When the original Dishonored was released in 2012, you embraced the game and made it your own. You discovered moves and combinations of powers that we didn't even imagine.
Yep.
We were thrilled by your passion for Dishonored, and we were humbled by the success of the game, which won more than 100 Game of the Year awards. At last year's E3, we announced Dishonored 2. So tonight, here with all of you for the first time, we're going to show you the game.
Yes. Yes.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. How excited are you?
Super.
Table's almost lifting under glove.
Yeah, looks good. Game looks great.
He's smoking. Shut up.
That bird's flying sideways.
What is happening to that bird?
That bird's flying
To the Empire of the
It's the
Isles,
bug.
It's
a
the
rich,
wind.
Victorian-inspired fantasy world with a distinct style and an exotic cast of characters.
Can still
For
fish
Dishonored
now.
2, we wanted to explore a new location, Karnaca, the jewel of the South. Our approach to world creation is very
I just see a
layered.
texture pop in?
Our art and design teams work together to create
Yes.
a strong sense of place with a well-realized culture. It's based on the people living there, the work they do, the architecture, economy, the climate, even the food and songs. In order to bring Karnaca to life, we've created a custom game engine designed to support our signature art direction and level design. We wanted Dishonored 2 to resemble a painting in motion, so we've given considerable thought to our lighting and the way it plays across every surface. We've created custom tools to support the interruptible, real-time narrative scenes necessary for a stealth simulation. And the same is true for our approach to audio, both in terms of atmospherics and stealth gameplay. All of these details make Karnaca more vivid thanks to our new technology, which we call the Void Engine.
How about you kill some people?
Just wait. It's when you least expect.
Kill people. I want to see blood.
Oh, it looks pretty cool.
In crafting spaces for you to explore, we've got several
Those are
creative
some
goals.
big cards.
We want the environment to feel coherent
These cards are
and complete,
huge.
plausible.
It's new features.
Where do these characters
Can play
live and
cards
how
now.
do they get to work? Is there a viable pathway that makes sense? Where do they take their breaks or stop for lunch?
Right.
But it goes further than that. For Dishonored 2, we felt compelled to ask ourselves about the history of a given street or shop. What was there a decade before the player arrives in Karnaca? Often, you can see the layers of history, watermarks on the wall from past floods, peeling posters and advertisements from years ago. We want every market, every alley to tell a story, and to offer you the chance to see something
It already was a very
novel or
well-crafted
intriguing.
game, so if they're paying even closer attention to that, that's cool.
Yeah, man.
Dishonored 2 starts and ends in Dunwall, but most of the action takes place here in Karnaca. All right, there you go. Your first look at Dishonored 2. Thank you.
You wanted the game, right?
On behalf of all my teammates at Arcane and Leon who worked so hard to bring this
now
to
here's
you,
the part
and my dear
where he
friend
says,
Rafael Colantonio,
and after
thank you
this,
so
you
much
can
for
download the
all the
game and you
passion
can
you
buy
put into
it
the game.
for PC.
It's out now.
In the first Dishonored game, you played Corvo Attano, falsely accused of killing the Empress, the woman he loved and was sworn to protect. And you were blamed for the abduction of their daughter, Emily Caldwin. After escaping on the night of his execution, Corvo is gifted with supernatural powers and dedicates himself to avenging the death of the Empress and restoring young Emily to the throne. As we began to work on Dishonored 2, a single question haunted us. What became of Emily Caldwin? How would her experiences
Well,
affect
there's
her,
an
and what
ending
kind of
where she
ruler
actually
would
dies,
become?
so I'm guessing that's not canon.
We envisioned Emily grown up, 25 years of age, and then we began to imagine what she'd be like as a heroic figure, as someone fighting for her life against the forces of deceit. We developed a vision for Emily Caldwin that excited us, and at E3 last year, we shared that vision with the world. Dishonored 2 is set 15 years after the first game. Emily Caldwin rules the Empire, watched over by her father, Corvo Attano.
All right. All right.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
And you're playing.
Yep.
No.
When an otherworldly usurper seizes the throne, the fate of the Empire is left hanging in the balance. Dishonored 2 offers you the choice of playing as Empress Emily Caldwin or the Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. Emily and Corvo are both fully voiced this time, with their own perspectives and emotional responses to the events transpiring around them. Whether you choose to play, whoever you choose to play, you've got to flee Dunwall, your home, and travel to
like
Karnaca
different
in order
abilities.
to unravel the threads of a conspiracy
Nope.
and take back what's yours.
That's all right. I'm cool with that.
Maybe it's the.
If it's just dialogue, different dialogue or whatever.
Different stories.
Yeah, probably different storyline.
Not even that. Just different reactions to stuff. That's all right.
Dishonored is known for unscripted, simulation-driven missions where no two players ever have the same experience. There are many pathways to explore as you penetrate well-defended locations, numerous ways to find and eliminate nefarious targets. In crafting the missions for Dishonored 2, we've put a much greater emphasis on big, interesting themes, either from a gameplay or fictional standpoint, making each mission a wildly unique place to explore. I'll explain a little bit more about that. Today we're going to show you the Dust District, an industrial ruin ravaged by terrible storms that hit at random intervals. In the Dust District, a militant religious faction called the Overseers is at war with the Howler Gang, The leaders of both factions are trying to take each other down. You can side with the Overseers or the Howlers or neither. There are many ways to complete the mission.
She'll tell you more.
You got a HUD.
Skip and take you back to the dreadful whale after you finish.
So this is kind of getting the Fallout treatment of last year, right?
Yeah.
Lots of gameplay stuff.
You see here
Here's
is
what the game
rendered in
is.
the Void
That's cool.
engine, designed to create atmospheric and exploration-rich spaces. To reach our target, Vice Overseer Byrne, we've got to get past a Grand Guard checkpoint sealed off by a wall of light. A cruel security device reinstated by the Duke of Serkonos.
Orders from the Duke. We're losing too many people. Good soldiers blinded by that hallucinogenic powder the Howlers use, then stabbed to death or dragged down by the Abbey's hounds. One young lieutenant got hit by an Overseer grenade. That was it. He was one of the Duke's
to each other so the fight goes out of them.
So that's like the equivalent of your Blink from the first game.
We've made much greater use of vertical space for Dishonored 2, encouraging players to explore the rooftops above the streets.
out of my ears.
I don't think that was possible before. Taking someone down over cover. What did he see? Blood?
Dust from the mines.
This hurts.
He didn't see the body for sure.
Oh.
Oh, she said some incantation that made this happen. Grab that apple.
Storm
You might need it
alters
later.
visibility for the AI and for the player. A random storm hits and Emily comments on it. Many of
Oh.
the security devices in Dishonored 2 are
She
powered
did
by
not
wind,
summon that.
a unique feature of Karnaca. So here we're switching off the windmill to get through the wall of light. There'll be a lot going on in this next fight. Drop attack, guards climbing and vaulting, combat choke, and Emily using far reach to pull an explosive whale oil tank toward her from a distance.
Far reach.
You aren't doing it! You're so dead!
Okay.
The open combat was probably one of the worst things
Hey, you! Come here!
about Dishonored.
Yeah. I can see where
You're going overboard.
No, still.
Oh well.
Right in the...
All right, let's jump forward closer to our target, Vice Overseer Byrne. The Overseers are fighting the Howler Gang for the hearts and minds of the people of Karnaca. What happens here will influence Karnaca's future and the endgames.
Hasn't shared his plans with me. He's upstairs now, so I assume we'll learn something before long.
Here we're going to use Emily's
Ooh.
Mesmerize power to lull a group of Overseers into a stupor, evading combat altogether. Mesmerized, they won't notice Emily or even remember that she was here.
Kill the dog.
You're so empty right now.
Far Reach can be upgraded not only to pull objects from a distance, but also enemies, so you can finish them off in midair.
Like this guy.
Whoa.
Oh,
wow.
This time, all of Emily's powers, which are new, and all of Corvo's can be fully upgraded using entirely new skill trees, giving you the ability to customize more deeply.
Skill trees? I think that... No, that's not new.
If you're new to the Dishonored series, it's all about options and exploration, playing at your own pace. The game has many different pathways through each mission, and also different approaches, stealth or combat, lethal or non-lethal, and a wide array of supernatural powers that will dramatically change the experience as you play. We're very close to Vice Overseer Burns' office now.
The sisters of the oracular order have seen it, and I feel it in my bones. So this stalemate with the Howlers must be resolved.
Byrne is giving a briefing using a projector. We're going to plant a stun mine and then link several of the Overseers with Emily's domino power. So
and this is the stuff that is just completely unscripted.
They share the same fate.
I'm going to place a stun mine here and then cause a distraction that will hopefully bring those guys here.
Switching off the projector will attract Vice Overseer Burns' attention, and when the mine affects one Overseer, it will affect all of them.
Huh. That's cool. Just, sorry. Linking the effects to the other guys. It's like that guy's gonna get stunned, and the other, because they are linked. Bam.
There are many creative ways to use domino. Now we're going to show you Shadow Walk, another key power for Emily.
Oh.
Boo.
Oh.
Shadow Walk is useful for stealth and combat. You saw it in the announced trailer that we made for the game, and you can fully use it in the game. Like all the powers, it can be upgraded in a variety of ways. With Vice Overseer Byrne out of the picture, the leader of the Howlers will owe Emily a favor, and that's just one way to complete the Dust District mission. Before closing today, we want to demonstrate another signature environment from a mission called A Crack in the Slab. It's another example of the missions in Dishonored 2 and how they're built around big, interesting themes. This mission takes place in a ruined manor that's been sealed for several years. At the start, the outsider appears and explains that reality was warped inside this place after an occult event. Your supernatural powers won't work inside the manor, and even time behaves strangely, allowing you to travel back and forth between the ruined present and the past when the manor was lavish and refined. Here we're in the present when the manor is in ruins.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
Travel to get past that door. Yeah.
Now we've moved backwards, years into the past, when the manor was still inhabited and guarded.
And like all these abilities, like they work together in ways that even the devs haven't predicted. Or at least that's the way it was in the first game. And that's one of the things that makes it so interesting.
You can see the alternate timeline. This is useful for solving puzzles, as you've seen, but it can also be used to avoid or take down enemies.
I think there was a game that released in January that did something like this.
And then step through
Gemini Heroes Reborn, I think, was the name.
I have no idea about that.
Can you switch without mana? Because he's out of mana. Oh no! Well, there's no one there now, man. Damn it.
What's going
I
on?
missed it. Oh well.
Interesting.
I hope you're going to love the game as much as we do.
So far, so good.
It's perhaps a little bit too similar to the first
once
one.
again, give a shout out to my
I would
team
like
in
to
France
see,
that
a
worked so
bigger
hard,
step
and they
forward,
are
but
so passionate
there's
about
enough
the game
different
and the
stuff here
post-game.
that I'm
They're
happy.
really
And you
ready
know,
for you guys to get your
AI
hands
and
on it.
options
And
is
you don't
something
have
you
to wait
never
long.
know how they're going to be
All
until
of
you
can
put
leave
your
mark
hands on the
the Empire
game.
of the Isles.
I'm optimistic.
Because Dishonored 2 will release on PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, and PC November 11th,
Release date.
2016.
And Nintendo will announce. Oh, no.
But before I go, I've got one more thing for you.
Okay, sure.
This is the worldwide launch of the Dishonored 2 gameplay trailer. You're seeing it here first. Good night.
Okay.
Gameplay trailer.
Oh, okay.
5 trailers for Dishonored.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's the big title this year.
Yeah, that and Doom are the big titles that Bethesda has for this year. Sure.
And Quake.
A lot of this is stuff we've seen on the previous. I mean, there's new stuff. There you go. Hyped. Yeah.
Goku is officially hyped.
Yeah. Don't touch me. Oops. And you can actually beat the game without killing anyone, so there's also that. They put the bird flying sideways in the gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the win. You have to assume it's the win.
It's the bird. The one bird. Chosen. Wow.
He kills one, every one length dies.
Wow.
I wonder if there's any sort of backlash to that. Like if something good happens to one of the guys, something good happens to all of them. Oh, the outsider. That's right. This guy needs more screen time. That's an ability we didn't see.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woo!
So, what's left? Wolfenstein?
I think this is the last thing.
This should be the last thing, I guess.
Oh, so no Wolfenstein?
No.
This is the show closer?
Yeah.
I mean,
very excited about.
It's hard to top
Can I
this
please
off.
have another round of applause for the very shy and took off Harvey Smith and everyone at Arcane Studios. Those guys are fantastic.
Unless
They've been
it's
working
like
their butts
a
off.
new
Now,
IP or
one of the things that Dishonored fans have been asking about a lot
Mhm.
is whether or not we're going to do a collector's edition. So tonight, I'm happy to
Right.
confirm that
You're gonna buy
yes,
that?
Because
we
they
will be doing
did
a limited number
the first
of
one with a
Dishonored
mask.
2
Oh, they're
collector's
doing the
editions.
mask again? Come on, that's not creative.
The collector's edition comes with a very cool replica of Corvo's mask, as well as
So did
Emily's
the first
ring,
one.
and it'll be available through retailers around the
That
globe.
was a cool
But
mask.
supplies are limited, and as we saw
And
with
buy it now.
Fallout 4 last year, and you know who you are, they go out quickly. So if you want one, I suggest that you pre-order one before they all go away. Also,
That's what you
if you pre-order or digitally pre-purchase any version of Dishonored 2 for a limited time only, you will get a free copy of Dishonored Definitive Edition, which includes the original critically acclaimed game plus all of the add-on content remastered.
It
for
had
the current
two
generation of
good
consoles.
pieces of DLC. Like
Cool.
story-driven
Yeah.
stuff. That,
Yeah.
that was, yeah.
Not
Now-
PvP.
Yeah, there's
Games
no
like
multiplayer
Dishonored
here.
2 and all of the games that we've shown here tonight don't happen by accident. There are wonderfully talented, dedicated people working hard
Sure.
every day to build games that thrill and
Don't happen by
inspire
accident.
all of us. And I want to take a moment
Like
to
someone like
recognize and
chips
thank the entire Bethesda team and
and
all
spills
of our
over the
studios.
coffee. Oops, there's a
So
game.
if you take a look, you'll see teams from all over the world who are joining us now.
We did Quake.
Would you please welcome me?
Yeah,
sorry,
that's
would you
how
please
it
join
happened.
me in
Oops.
thanking them all for their
Show me
incredible
more.
and
The guy was playing
dedicated
like Overwatch.
These guys are clapping live.
Woo! Live. So excited. Wow.
Man, streaming streams on the press conference
Streaming
is all the
streams.
rage.
Thank you very much. That was great. So, from Quake Champions to Dishonored 2, from The Elder Scrolls Legends to Prey, plus all of the new content for Doom, The Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 4, and Fallout Shelter, and the latest in virtual reality gaming, it should be another big year for Bethesda. Now, this has already been a great night, and we want to commemorate this moment and give you guys something special to remember it by.
More pop
So for
toys.
all of you here in Los Angeles, when you leave tonight, you'll get a special T-shirt.
Pretty cool.
They're giving us free stuff again.
Commemorating this event and all of the games that we've shown. And for those of you watching the stream at home, Adam and Morgan have T-shirts to give away, so keep watching for a chance to get yours.
I must
And that is everything we have to show you from this stage. So if you're here with me in the hangar, you can head over to the other side of the lot. If you're watching online, don't go anywhere. Adam and Morgan are about to take over the second half
Yeah,
of the
that's it.
stream.
That's it.
For the rest of our
Second half
showcase,
of the
from all
stream.
of us at Bethesda,
It's
thank
going to
you all
be
so much
talking
for
to
playing our games
fans,
and
playing
joining
some
us.
of the games they
That's it
show,
for me. Have
stuff
a great
like
night.
that.
Adam and Morgan, take it away.
Take it away now. Take it away. Take it away.
I think we might have to do some things. This trackpad is not working.
Thank you so much, Pete, and hello, everyone. I am Adam Sussler, and along with Morgan
this trackpad
Webb,
is not
I'll
working.
be here at BE3.
All right. Yeah. Bethesda. What's up?
Bethesda. Yeah, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. But what I'm excited for was, Doom.
Quake. Oh, sorry.
Quake. Doom. Quake. No Elder Scrolls. No amazing stuff. The Skyrim, remaster looks good, but that is not what I want. I wanted a new Elder Scrolls. No new Elder Scrolls. So
everyone wants a new Elder Scrolls, I guess.
Yeah. No, but they ask for a remaster, not for a new game.
A lot of people asked for a remaster, I guess. Yeah, they got what they wanted. There you go.
Yeah, are you happy now? Are you guys happy? Please tell me.
I hope you are. So, big thing. Dishonored obviously got the Fallout treatment, closed the show, tons of gameplay footage, tons of,
A lot of gameplay, a lot of footage, a lot of stuff.
Really showed what that game is, and I think, it's very similar to the first game. So, if you're into that, Dishonored 2 is probably cool. I mean, they showed some new powers that could potentially be combined to make some really interesting stuff. They've shown that they're paying a lot of close attention to the lore and how the city tells a story, which is also good to hear, I would say. And yeah, it's perhaps a bit too similar to the first Dishonored from what I've seen, but until you get your hands on it and see how many options you have to tackle the different challenges, how the AI works, it's tough to say if it's going to be a good game or not. But I was expecting something a bit more, surprising, and I think it was they played it safe in a way. They've shown sort of an improved version of the first Dishonored, which is okay.
Aren't you happy about that?
Yeah, I'm happy. I was just expecting to be surprised, I guess.
Oh, new stuff. What kind of new stuff? What do you want?
I was expecting to be surprised.
Okay,
that's literally all I have for you, man.
How about let's talk? Are you done with that?
Yeah, sure. Dishonored. Unless you guys have any other thoughts on Dishonored. Want to talk about Quake?
No.
So more information on QuakeCon in August, but from what we've seen, arena shooter.
Yeah, with class-based elements.
Different characters, different abilities. It seems that they're going that route again. Do you think maybe some battle cry stuff leaked into here?
That's That's actually, I thought that when they showed the trailer, and then after the trailer, and yeah, that might be a possibility. I don't know if that's good or not.
But are you disappointed because of the classes or the different?
Yeah, because it's that thing. It's arena shooter. It's all about the player skill, not about the classes. Every player has the same character.
You can still put skill on there. You know what I'm saying?
But what we want out of Quake is much like Doom. Just have sort of a deathmatch that is not team-based,
Yeah.
And if you put classes with skills, you're going to make them synergize with each other, and it's very much going to be a team-based. Or that's a big chance, at least. And sure, it could be a good game. It's just not what we want.
Not funny from Quake. Funny how I was talking with Glauco. There's so many games like Overwatch, Lawbreakers.
Everyone's getting into that. It's crazy.
And now wants to do that. And I was kind of surprised that Quake is going for that route. It's really strange. I thought they had their own thing. But it seems they want to just do the same as the others.
That's not what I wanted from Quake. Damn it, I want the arena shooters back.
I want to say Prey looked cool.
Prey looked pretty cool. That was a pretty nice teaser.
We only see CGI, right? There was not any gameplay.
I'm pretty sure that was all CGI, sure. But it's first person, shooter probably.
The set looks interesting.
Yeah, with thriller elements. It's sort of a horror-ish type game, at least from what it looks like, with a lot of psychological stuff going on. I mean, that thing at the end there where he was looking in the mirror and all of a sudden, oh look, that's not a mirror. Or maybe you're not that guy that you thought was looking in the mirror. It raises questions.
Then who are you?
Right. Who are you? Indeed.
I'm expecting to see more of this game.
You guys want to talk about the Elder Scrolls Legends?
I already talked about it. There's nothing really that will pull me in right now.
I may give it a go.
Would you try the beta?
Sure. I'll try it.
Okay. Fallout 4 DLC. Build a lot of stuff.
You know what you get, people?
Fallout 4. I was joking
crafting.
around. You can build more stuff for you. You can get more stuff for your house. What do you get? You get more stuff for your house. But I wanted gameplay. No, you're not gonna gameplay. I'm gonna get more stuff to build.
The thing is that even the gameplay on that game is not that good. So I don't know what's the difference. More DLC, more quests, more anything. The base is still there, and it's not gonna get good.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Fallout Shelter updates.
I'm okay with that. I mean,
I will play it on PC for sure. I will
try
it. Yeah, sure.
Why not on your phone?
My phone doesn't run it. My
what?
My tablet doesn't run it. They're old equipment. They're old stuff.
Right.
Old tech.
Okay.
It doesn't run it. So I was kind of having fun on my tablet.
I just thought iPhones were always new for some reason.
No, don't let them fool you.
Yeah.
I was using my tablet. I was using my tablet, but it was running slow, and the game would crash.
Right.
So I was kind of I had to just stop playing it.
But it's a fun mobile game, so
right.
Any update is welcome.
Can you stop recording? By the way, Wark.
I already did that.
Okay. I gotta go back to the press conference and check if they did say deathmatch for Doom multiplayer, because that is the one thing that I would want them to put in is non-team based deathmatch.
Yeah.
Free for all. Everyone versus everyone.
And maybe
snap map updates are cool. I'm not into building stuff, but if players are able to do more with snap map, then sure.
Sure, bring more creative.
That's
I want to
really
see
cool.
interesting maps.
Two new game modes for multiplayer that also seem team based, so not really into that. The Elder Scrolls Online. Do you guys want to get into the Elder Scrolls Online at all?
This might be an expansion that people might be excited. Some people might, just want to play because they talked about something that it would enable you to play with your friends. I don't know if it's just levels you up. I didn't understand that quite well.
Yeah, like it levels you up according to the zone that you are in, so you can play with friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that might be to help you to start,
Which since leveling up is such a fucking dumb thing anyway, and pointless, and just makes you. It's just put there to make you spend more time with an MMO, and it's got no meaning whatsoever until. Because really, the only thing that matters in an MMO is loot drops on end game, right?
Yeah.
So if it automatically levels you up to the zone that you're in, but when you leave that zone, you return to your normal level, you're still going to have to spend the time to level up. So,
yeah,
whatever.
I don't know.
And there might be people...
It sounds like a huge thing, and sure, like props to the Elder Scrolls Online for coming up with this system, and maybe it works great. And I haven't seen an MMO do that before. But at the end of the day,
because people want to play with friends, and if there is a huge gap between each one of us, it's
a lot of MMOs are doing that. The problem is MMOs were about the experience. Leveling was supposed to be the experience, a fun experience with friends. But now they are questing is kind of boring. You just want to get to the end game and play the game.
Ellen says, pretty sure Guild Wars 2 does that. It does that, but only. It only down levels you.
Exactly.
So it scales your level back. It doesn't scale your level up.
Only on PvP it levels you up.
Right. Everyone's the same level. And the last thing we got is Bethesda VR, which hey, you can walk around hell in Doom.
Yeah.
It's one of those sort of sounds like one of those sort of tech demo type things look at what we can do. You can walk around here, and there's not really a lot of gameplay behind it.
But
then you have Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. Where
is that actually coming out for the HTC, or is the walking around the Fallout wasteland coming out for the HTC in 2017?
No. They talked about Fallout going to the HTC.
I wonder about that.
Don't wonder, because they want you to have the full experience of building a house. You really want that.
Right. Actually, can you imagine like building your whole house with the HTC like grippy things with a hand?
Yeah, you want to grab something, don't you?
No, not on Fallout. Not on Fallout, dude.
Did you mute the TV?
The TV?
Yeah, did you mute?
I mute this. I didn't mute. You want to mute?
Yeah, mute that, please.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it for Bethesda. We'll be back tomorrow. morning in the US, afternoon here in Europe,
Yep.
to watch the Microsoft press conference. Check the link in the description below. It should adjust to your time zone automatically, so you don't have to convert any times. We'll be live as usual a few minutes before the press conference actually happens. And in the meantime, if you missed any of the events of these press conferences, check youtube.com/TGN. We'll have press conference summaries and we'll have all the trailers up there as well. That's been day one of press conferences.
Yeah, baby.
So, yeah, thank you all for watching. Click the like button and see you guys tomorrow.
Love you.
Bye.
Mwah. Mwah. Mwah.